Are we going to go online on my platforms at all? Looks like even though it says offline, it is actually online, I guess. So maybe we just let it happen. It's currently live. This one says upcoming. We're just going to delete that forever. Delito. I believe this one is online. It's the right one. Let's make sure before anything terrible happens. Okay, that looks good. Let's do our thumbnail and stuff again. And then let's get back into this. I am sorry that we had to take such a long break. I really didn't want to do that, but we're going to get back into it. Do some streaming because I want to play for longer. And there's no point in not streaming that. Almost didn't start it up again, but then I realized that would be stupid. So we're going to start. Let's go back into this server, join it up, and let's see what happens. Ban this person. Nope. Because I don't need to buy no stinking viewers. Was I about to go back? Or was I needing to stay here? I was needing to stay here. One of the things we need to do is use this makeshift mega lab here. Make a bunch of Ellie. And then when we make that Ellie, we need to go get some poly. That's right. So let's head back over to the other server. And let's make some polymer. Fat finger to 2 in there. Items not allowed. What am I carrying? Some stone. Random cryopod. Alrighty then. Oh, snap. I think there's a way to mix the chats into a Discord. And we may be looking into that using my restream here. We may be looking into that. Let's see if any of the others are on right now. Yumi and on or offline, offline, offline. That's too bad. Well, let's get back in here. The thing that I need now is I need to go ahead and get me some... need to change my settings is what I need to do. I can't get no... satisfaction. We did go ahead and eat while I was off stream, so we're not going to have to take a break for the rest of the night to deal with that. We are probably only going to get about 3.5 hours left of streaming in, which would put us at about 6 hours for the day, which is unfortunate, but it just had to happen because of that update. We actually were able to get back on quite a bit faster than I expected, and I think because I left my NVIDIA GeForce Now open, instead of closing my NVIDIA GeForce Now and then reopening it, didn't update the fact that it was already patched. I think I probably could have gotten on earlier than I actually did. But I made a boo-boo. Alright, we're back. We're in it. We are going to get us some poly so we can make up a couple of troughs here. We're going to start raising up some carnivores, because we need them there, carnivores. We also actually should have checked our berries. I think our berries are probably looking good. I did just fill them up not too long ago. So I think we're going to be fine. I am a little bit concerned. Not too much. This is gone now. Looks like a couple of the towers that had been up here are gone now. So that this entrance is a little easier to get into. That's nice. What a bunch of sweethearts. Oh, aw. I thought that these were mantises, but they're just the plants. Womp womp. Break, stupid tree. Oh my goodness. Come over here, all you stupid enemies. Looks like there's some PvP going on this server right now, which is really strange to me. I haven't seen anybody fight anybody in a long time on this server. I wonder what's going on. Maybe it's some new peeps who are just like getting started or whatever, fighting with each other. I know one of them is kind of new. That seriously confuses me. A Karchar saddle! I have a BP for Karchar saddles, so I don't actually need that saddle, but throw it in a grinder or something. Get some resources. It is pretty strange to see people actually fighting on this server, though. Wonder what's going on. I wonder, ooh, I do. Hopefully it's not those people that I let into my tribe. I didn't think they were on. No, they're all still offline. Definitely not them. I didn't want anybody to think that I was trying to instigate shiznit over here. There'll probably be enough poly. We'll stop and get any more mantises that I see on the way back. We'll tell the player to port over to the center. Also gonna have to do a meat run, which I guess maybe we should just go ahead and do now. We'll get the troughs put up first. I kind of want to go back and check on my berry tames anyway, because I didn't check on them before I left over there. We'll do that. It'll be fun. Six more hour cooldown. Boing, boing, boing. Ran out of stam. Oh no. Boing. Fly, boing. Fly, boing. Oh, boing. feel bad for this dude that's apparently getting attacked down here. I wish I could help him, but not really a thing. Oh, gross. Okay. We can already teleport with this right here, so we'll just travel to another server. We'll go over to our center server. We'll make some troughs real quick. Then we'll come back. We'll pick up the rest of that poly after we do a meat run here. And then once we fill up some meats, we'll start popping out baby axes and stuff. I think we still got a few hours, like 5 or 6 hours. Until 5 or 6 hours until the gigas and stuff come out. That's fine. Oh, we might have a problem. Yeah, I don't have the metal for the tech troughs. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even think about that. I totally forgot that I need more metal. Let's see, what do we got here? 5.5 more hours. Nice. We're halfway done. Nice. We got some bloody stegos here. Let's see. Okay, they're all full on food. They're just maturing faster than they're healing. That's not really a big deal. I need to go get my tech suit. This is ridiculous. We got 32 slots of berries, 84 slots of berries. I can't believe I forgot that I don't have any metal. How much metal does it cost to make a vault again? Only 500, so if I break these down, I'm only going to get half. So to make 2 troughs, I'd have to break down 4 of those vaults. At some point, I do need to break down these vaults so I can put more element in there. So I might just go ahead and break those down. I really don't know. Or maybe I got something that can get grindered. This can get grindered. I need structures. There ain't no point in wasting those structures. So, whatever, we'll grinder this. We definitely don't need it. Let's step away. Guess we can just go back to the other base and do a quick metal run. It doesn't take very long for this to cook up some metal. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just go be smart about it and farm up a little metal. Real quick. What did I come over here to do? I want to quickly, though, grab out some cryos and get my tech suit. think I might have actually left it upstairs. Did. Tech chest, we're gonna go cryo up a bunch of these turtles. Because they should be done now. Phew. Yeah, so all the FFA turtles are gonna get cryoed here. And we're gonna start chucking them down the hole in a little bit. I am gonna leave them in the cryo fridge to gain XP and to heal. Back all the way up to full health. Ooh, this one's super low. What happened? Oh, it's starving. Why is this one starving? Have I lost any turtles? Froze, 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 froze. Okay, doesn't look like it. Looks like we're okay. This is our last FFA turtle. It looks like actually quite a few of these are not on the trough. They need to move those troughs up higher. Yeah, they seemed like they were on the trough earlier. Maybe they were only able to get one of the troughs. I don't really know. We're definitely going to have to move some troughs. So let's go ahead and we're going to cryo up these breeders. Because I don't want anything bad to happen here. Can't be letting go of this 41k health line. It's just too good. We'll get these tossed out. We'll get an Oviraptor for them. We'll get them tossed out and just have them making eggs. And then anytime I want some more turtles, pop them out and breed them. It'll be excellent. Looks like our Theory wants another. Ooh, a cuddle. That's going to be 100% imprinted Theory right there. Which is awesome. So 100% imprint on these Theories is giving me, I don't think that's updated yet, but it's going to give me 20k base health on the Theory. Which honestly, I don't even know if I need to add health to it at that point. All of these are eating plenty. They're just not gaining back HP. Right. All the ones that I need to imprint have been 100% imprinted. What does the 100% imprint on these give? This one must not be... This is the one that started at 40. Yeah, so the 100% imprint gives us 49k base on this stego line. So we're getting 49k base on our turtles, 49k base on our stegos, which is absolutely out of control. Don't even understand how that's possible. These are not my lines. They were given to me. I am incredibly thankful for that because I would never have gotten these lines on my own. But we got our turtles out here, so let's take all of our empties, put them in here. Take all of these right here, and we'll put them in there. There's all of our Rexes that we get to pop out as soon as we get those troughs with some meat in them. Probably only raise a couple. We want to get a breeding pair. Well, we want to get a male and probably all the females. That's what we'll do. And then we'll raise the other males. I was trying to raise too many creatures before, and it was just way too hard. So we'll get the male and a bunch of females raised. And then we'll do the rest of the males after. Yeah, I think that's everything in this space right now. Let's go ahead and get transferred back over. This right here. And then when we get transferred back over to the other base, we're going to do a quick little metal run. Doesn't need to be a ton. And then we're going to do a meat run on that Managarmr. And then we're going to bring the rest of that poly, that metal, and that meat over here. And we're going to make some troughs. And probably going to put these troughs that I'm making now up higher. Probably actually up with the turtles. So that I can feed those. We're going to spawn in right here. And throw out our Anki. Let's go whack some freaking rocks. There's somebody in my global chat making threats. It's always made me laugh how people who lose fights make threats to the people who just beat them in a fight. Give me my stuff back or I'll beat your ass. Like, you just lost the fight though. I don't understand. Now I'm gonna have to turn off my global chat because this person's being ridiculous in the chat. I don't want to turn off my global chat. I like global chat. That's not true. I don't normally like global chat, but I like the idea of global chat, you know? Like, I want to be able to see what people are talking about and to maybe talk about stuff. The Spino seems real angry. They also don't seem to be able to actually hit those corrupted pteranodons at all, which is kind of hilarious. There's a couple of weak-ass corrupted pteranodons that are just beating that Spino's ass. Oh, fool, he makes me laugh. Ha 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 ha. I love Anki metal runs. I wish that I had a better Anki on this server, but I do love me some Anki metal runs. Oh, So what's happening right now in the chat is a pretty good example of why a lot of new players think that this game is quite a bit more aggressive than it really is. So one of the people who just kind of started on this server and is just trying to build up a little because the server's pretty dead, um, saw another player and immediately pulled out their bola, and I assume started spinning it above their head like they were going to use it. Now they said that that player came up to them while they were taming, and so they pulled their bola out in case they needed to defend themselves. But if you're spinning your bola, that's already an act of aggression, right? That's you prepping to be able to throw. And so in that situation, like you have you have put the person who's near you into a fight or flight situation. Either they have to decide to attack you or they have to decide to run away. And if the player is a PvP player, they're going to attack you. So it's important to be prepared, but you can't be prepared in a way that makes it seem like you're already fighting. Because somebody's just going to fight you, right? Um, if you think that somebody's going to come attack you, go get on a tame. Go run behind a rock or something. Put some distance between you so that they have to aggress you if they choose to be confrontational. If you're attempting to be non-confrontational, right? If you're all about that PvP and you want to fight everybody you see, then I mean this is completely irrelevant advice. But if you're attempting to be non-confrontational on a server, then take non-confrontational action when you encounter other people. If you encounter other people and then, whip out your combat items, then those people are going to assume you want combat. But if you encounter another person and then like walk away and crouch behind a rock, that person doesn't think that you're trying to fight them. And so either they're a confrontational person and they'll come try and fight you, in which case you should totally attack back, or they're a non-confrontational person and they'll just stand there. But you can't take defensive actions like you're expecting a fight and then not end up in a fight. Think about it in real life, you know? If we were walking down the street and you thought I looked a little sketchy, and because you were concerned that I was going to attack you, you took a weapon out of your pocket, what does that say to me as I'm walking up to you? You know what I mean? You're escalating the threat level, and that's going to lead to more threat escalations. You can't wait. I mean, especially like a bola. Like, I can't wait until you bola me to decide that you're a threat. If you've got your bolas out, if you get a bola off on me, I could potentially be dead. So I can't like, oh, well, he's got his bolas out, but he hasn't actually bolaed me yet. So it'll be fine. It's also why new servers are so insanely aggressive. because we haven't had time to develop that rapport yet. And because there are a lot of not knowledgeable players on new servers. You know, players who are new, players who haven't played a lot. And those people tend to create, um, you know, it's like martial arts or fencing or something like that. Newer players are typically more dangerous because of their lack of knowledge. Um, you know, if you step in the boxing ring with a professional and you're just trying to like do a little sparring and just trying to warm up, that person is going to know, you know, how to do that, how to work with you without hurting you. But a brand new boxer isn't going to know. So they might just full throttle on you. That creates a much more dangerous situation. And the same thing is true here. It's hard to have a diplomatic interaction with a person who doesn't understand standard diplomatic practices in this game. There's a level 50. And then, you know, that person immediately just started like going off in the chat. Give us our stuff back or this is going to be a problem. Murder, murder, murder. Alright, that's probably enough metal. We'll take this back. We'll dump it in the raw metal container there. Probably need to get some water. And then we'll head out. This person is already so annoying. I'm gonna end up not being friendly with these people. They don't shut up. Okay, and now I have to turn off my chat. I don't want to have to turn off my chat. This person is out of their mind. Completely out of their mind. Alright, let's get some water. Actually, let's grab some vegetables so we can have a little snack. I do not have a canteen. Ain't that something? That's alright. Die, Spino. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, what's up, Detestion? Welcome back. How's your fortnighting going? Oh my god, it's such a pain in the butt to go on a meat run with a freaking... Honestly, I should probably just bring a chainsaw. It seems actually like a really good idea. Why am I not doing that? Holy crap, I'm stupid. If I have a chainsaw in here, that would probably be why. I probably don't have one. Holy crap, I have a chainsaw. Is there like a health regen food? Yeah, there is. Would you look at that? Some lassie chowder. Okay. Now let's get back over here and run this meat run right. Honestly, Golden Spur, my YouTube growth went really well when I was playing that game, Once Human. Most of my viewership and stuff came from YouTube. But then when I started playing this game, which is called uh, ARK, there we go. Holy crap, I'm having just a brain fart and a half right now. For some reason, all of my growth is happening on Twitch, and I'm not really getting a ton of viewership on YouTube. It may be the fact that when I was playing Once Human, I spent quite a bit more time making like long form videos and stuff than I have since I've been over here on Twitch or on ARK. But I don't know. Seems like that's probably what's going on. I don't actually know. That's worth it. Might not be worth it to use this chainsaw. We'll get close to that 400. We'll hit that 500 eventually. I'm not nearly as concerned with my YouTube growth as I am with my Twitch growth at this point. It just seems like that platform is going to more suit the way I like to interact with my community. I don't really intend to make a lot of long form content or anything like that because I just don't like video editing and stuff. I prefer to mostly stick to the stream thing. So, multi-streaming over on YouTube is great. Having a community that grows over there as well is great. But I'm not gonna rush it. Not gonna worry about it. It'll all be nice and organic, you know? Is that how much gas I get? Is that really it? That sucks. Yeah, well, I think it's taking too long to jump off and chainsaw things, so that's not really what I feel like doing. Actually, should probably go ahead and head back to the base before I die here. We'll go up here. That stuff. And put this back in here. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and nuke myself, because who cares? And we respawn, yay! A 144 tech stego. Isn't that exciting? Stego, you can die now. Enough living. Was a 150 corrupted Stego. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Kind of love drives a man insane. Oh my will, what a thrill. Okay. Attack the corpse. Eat the corpse. My goodness. You just flung poo at me. Corrupted Parasotheriums. So much meats. Row. R. Corrupted creatures just in general don't seem to drop nearly as much meat. I guess probably because they drop the corrupted nodules. Those are so tanky. But I think that's about it in the meat department here for this run anyway. Pretty sure that Theres can gather or harvest meat, right? And if they can, I've got a theory that's gonna pop sometime today, hopefully. And I'll probably start using it for meat runs. I'll have to find a server to go to. Do that. But I don't want to... wrong teleport. I don't want to be teleporting to another server to do meat runs unless I'm set up to be able to do it. I'll need like another transmitter and some stuff like that. But I think we can accommodate that. We should be fine. We're gonna drop all this prime. I don't really give a crap about the prime meat. But now let's go ahead and teleport back up to above here. I'm gonna take out all this metal. Should be 50 slots of metal. And then we'll go back down to our transmitter. Oh, we got 11 minutes. Bummer. It actually doesn't look like... Well, we'll probably have to be quick. Um, so because these foods, these meats spoil quickly in my inventory, right, it looks like I've only got about a 10-minute timer. Like the high end. So most of these are going to end up being able to come with me. They're pretty much all going to spoil one time in here. So I'll need to be quick. And as soon as this 10-minute timer is up, go ahead and move. And then just anything that gets left behind gets left behind. We'll just have to be okay with that. We also want to go ahead and grab... Oh. Can I... Darn. Okay, well, let's see. Let's throw some stuff out here. I want to pick up that poly. So we'll throw that stuff out. Load up this poly here. How many minutes do we have till it spoils? Okay, most of these are on 5 minutes. So we should get a chance to bring that poly with us as well. And again, just anything that gets left behind, we'll just leave behind. It'll be fine. Talking to myself again. Just checking some things out on the internet. It looks like Reacher and Tracker are getting new seasons coming up here in February. That's going to be really exciting for me. I'm very excited. Let's see. Let's see when they're starting. Reacher season 3? The date. Season 3 of Reacher will be released on Amazon Prime Video on Thursday, February 20th. The first 3 episodes will be available to stream at once. Ooh, that's exciting. Tracker Season 2 release date? Does this one come out? Season 2 of Tracker premiered on Sunday, October 13th. Say what now? Did I miss Season 2 of Tracker? I think I totally missed Season 2 of Tracker. That's awesome. That means I get to binge that shiznit. I gotta tell y'all, my television viewing has dropped significantly since I started streaming. Y'all keep me busy. Very, very busy. Alright, 3 more minutes here. Looks like we're gonna be good on all the poly. Maybe not. Well, looks like we'll probably be good on all the meat. But some of it's gonna be a little close. And then this will probably end up getting left behind. Maybe not, actually. What other interesting things are going on in the world while we wait for our 2 minutes and 40 seconds here? Nope, don't care about that. That. Nothing interesting. About that time to go. Yeah, nothing got left behind. That's kind of crazy. So shocked. And we teleport into the daddy bed. We need the daddy bed because we're going to put away all this meat. A huge load of meat. Right. Put all that metal in there. Still can't walk, huh? Right. Let's throw this poly over the top of this here. Walk yet? Still no. Okay. Run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Run around my base. Okay. Put all these nodules in here. All this poly in here. We actually need to get the element out. I just need one element. Get it back. We got one. Go. It should be enough. Then let's go ahead and just throw meat in here. Until I can move again. Put a single element in here and turn it on. And let's go to the breeding port. We want to take all of the berries out of this one. Put berries in this one. Then we're going to put all of this meat in here. Nice. Back up. I think it said it takes 900 metal. That seems insane to me. Tech Trough takes 900 metal. Holy crap-oly, it does. But I have more than enough poly to make the ones that I want. Once we get that done, we'll see if there's maybe something else that we want. Maybe a couple more teleporters. I think this is going to take 17, right? Definitely want a teleporter up top. So, 18 and 18 is 36. Ooh, yeah, so I'll have exactly 10 more. Well, 11 more. But to make another small telly, so I can teleport up to the higher sections of that breeding area as well. So that way I don't have to keep tech suiting around. Because tech suiting around is a bummer. Big old bummer. We'll put this keratin in here. Hiding stuff over this way. And I think, actually, while we're waiting on this metal to cook down, I made a bunch of turtle saddles and some carts. So let's go get some of these FFA turtles. So apparently if a dino has a cart on it, I was told that it can't be picked. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some of these FFA turtles. And we're going to get our tech suit because we're going to need it. We're going to go start chucking turtles down in the bottom of our base. Now, this is going to close us in. That's fine. Because I don't necessarily need to get out. The big deal here is I don't want other people getting in. So we'll bring our tech chest. We'll go down here. And what I want to do is I want to fill up this hole down here with some turtles. Not 100% sure that they'll actually go down there. What may end up having to happen is I may end up having to throw them out up here a little higher and then like whip them down in there. It seems like it's probably what's going to happen. Let's demolish all this garbage that I put up here as kind of a temporary get in the way. What's this? This didn't actually do anything. It was here, but it wasn't useful. That's fine. Demolish, demolish, abolish. Is the last one here? I think it is. Alright. Gonna chuck out a turtle right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. These turtles are way bigger than I thought. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a turtle down in there. But we're going to try. And I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to get very many turtles down. I thought I was going to be able to get like 4 or 5. I was wrong. I'm just going to get a whip right now. I'm going to try and whip it in there. Whip it. Into shape. Shake it up. It's not too late. Whip it. And whip it good. Right. What can we do here? Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Because if I leave them up here, then people will be able to, like, pull themselves up and get to where the turrets will see them and try and shoot them. And they'll just hit my own turtles. They won't do anything. I don't think this is actually gonna work out. Maybe if I had like a crab, I could like pick them up and move them down in there. Or maybe I could get a Quetzal and try and like pick them up and stuff them through the mesh. Then release them down in there. That might work. Probably against the rules. Yeah, but it doesn't look like these turtles are going to go in there at all. So we're going to have to maybe reconsider our strategy here. This is where I really wanted them to be. It's just like all the way down here. I guess there's a small possibility that I could find a smaller creature with some good HP to stuff down in there. There's not anything that's really going to work quite as well as a turtle. But maybe. The other option would be to maybe try and get some structures, vaults or something like that. And try and find a way to get them down in there. Or some cliff plats, maybe. I think I actually have some extra cliff plats. Let's see if I can load that up with cliff plats, because even like 2 cliff plats, that's 100k HP. And if I can get a couple of cliff plats to block that off, I would feel much better just about the time investment that it would take to ultimately try and get in there, And the resource investment. Maybe I don't have my spare cliff plats here. It doesn't look like I have my spare cliff plats over here, which is too bad. I would have liked that. Oh, the other thing I gotta do here, hang on. I meant to pick the rest of this meat out. Goodness. Whoops. Alright. So we've got an almost full thing of meat here. I'm gonna throw out some Rexes. Start getting them raised. Let's get back over here to the base. Let's go see about some Rexes. How many Rexes do we have? I think we have 9. I think one of them fell through the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 1 female. Whoops. 1 female, 2 female, 3 female, 5 female and a male. So a lot of Rexes. And then these 3 are going to be our FFAs. Let's make sure 41, 3, 41, 3, 11, 84, 11, 84, 41, 3, 11, 84. That's what all these are too, right? Yeah, they're all identical. Which is awesome. Except for one of them. This one has a different color on it. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. So let's take these baby Rexes to where the baby Rexes are going to go. Yo, yo, what's up, Glass? I'm about to throw a bunch of baby Rexes out and be stuck um, in this base. So, do you have a minute and I can go pop those dreads out and spawn you another egg here real quick before I do that? Because otherwise I'll be stuck in here for like the next 2 hours and I won't be able to go do that. So let me go run back to base real fast. And... ooh, nice. Good call. Good call. Yeah, do you have the ability to get down? Do you know where my outpost is? Oh, I am sick. Yes. The person I invited to my tribe here, Yumian, sick. Do you have the ability to get down here? And then I'll just give you the egg here. And I will try and stay away from you so you don't get sick. You can sit in a cryo? Oh, you have cryo. Got it, got it. Yeah, I don't have that. I still gotta go beat stupid Rockwell. Still gotta beat stupid Rockwell. Yeah, I'll probably try and grab a couple of these folks that are tribed up with me that don't really have the resources to be able to try and do it on their own. Maybe I can find myself a good shotgun BP or something. I think if we had like 3 or 4 people with 250 plus shotguns, we'd probably be all right. And then maybe I can take some of them to go do it. It it didn't fall asleep. Oh no, it did fall asleep. They sleep standing up. That might be the most hilarious shit I've ever seen. They sleep standing up. Oh wow. Yeah, they wake up so fast. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so these will guarantee the 144 health and the 166 melee. Why is his booty jiggling? What is going on over here, bud? What is with the booty jiggle? This one's doing it over here too. That's freaking ridiculous. This game is freaking ridiculous. I need to work on coming up with a super cool build for the Dreadnoughtuses. I definitely, instead of putting the Dimorphodon turret on the back of the Quetzal, I definitely want to put it on the back of the Dreadnoughtus. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Ain't in no rush. But honestly, like I feel like oh no, not a crash. Um, I just don't quite know what to do with these side sections, you know? Like they're so cool and the saddle is so cool, but I don't know if I can make it's cool. I'll wait around, dude. Don't worry about it. Um, no worries. I don't know if I can make any practical use out of these though, because they limit vision, right? They're broadside locations. And so either you're shooting front, you're shooting back, or you're shooting broadside. And so there's just so much more value for building up from here and placing, your Gatling turret or your rocket launcher or whatever that you're going to sit on up here. And the same thing is true of like the Dimorphodons. You could put little Dimorphodon turrets or something down in these areas, but they're more susceptible to attack down here. They're smaller down here. They can only really attack to one side down here. Like these side sections just don't feel valuable. So I don't really like it. I don't know what to do about it. They just feel like they get in the way more than anything. This big old section on the back here, I mean, this is huge, right? You can build a nice something back here. And I really think that a good Dimorphodon turret back here would be lit, especially for doing element veins and stuff. So you could tank really well with the Dreadnoughtus, get everything attacking the Dreadnoughtus, and then, Dimorphodon turret all the enemies down. know, I also kind of want to mess with the Zeppelins. I think it'd be cool to make a cool build for the Zeppelins. Especially, I think the Zeppelins are a little faster than the Quetzals, so they might have a little more security using the Dimorphodons. Quetzals are just so slow. And they're great because they have, lots of stamina and lots of weight and stuff like that that can go really, really far. But I don't think they have any real viability in PvP because, they just don't have the ability to stay in the battle. They're sitting ducks, they'll just get burned down. So I don't know. Platform saddles are such an underutilized thing, but I can't think of a really great way to utilize them. I wonder if you could put Thylas, like build a wall and then put Thylas on there. Then the Thylas could like pounce people off of mounts. So it'd be kind of an interesting defensive thing. So if you were using the Dreadnoughtus in a PvP situation and you were fighting like some Gigas, a lot of times people might bring in some other little creatures like some bleeders, like some Thylas or something like that. Or later, pyromanes and shadow mains and things like that to try and knock you off your mount. So I wonder if maybe you could build some walls to stick some Thylas to, and maybe they could work as sort of as a defense for that and pounce off of the Dreadnoughtus and go like rip people off of mounts and stuff like that. As big as the Dreadnoughtus is, you might be able to get them up high enough that they could do it to like a Giga or something, and you could fight Gigas that way and have Thylas just rip Gigas off of the creatures, which I think would be insanely cool. I just really want to have a PvP reason to use a platform saddle. I actually suppose. So on platform saddles, you cannot put things on turret mode. So you can't like put a bunch of Volanosaurs on turret mode, but you can put them on aggressive, and you can. No, no worries. Did it crash on you again? Because you can put creatures on aggressive down here. Oh, that sucks. There may be some value um, for adding attack power to the Dreadnoughtus, especially for killing Titans. Most of the Titans are super tall, even compared to the Dreadnoughtus. So what if you weighted down a couple of Thylacoleos here and put them on aggro? Or put them on attack my target on the Dreadnoughtus. And then you could walk up to Titans and stuff, and the Thylacoleos would like bite the Titans. Or, ooh, maybe some Dinosuchus. So Dinosuchus have that armor breaking move. And it bleeds the creatures when they walk around. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. So just like throw out a Dinosuchus and place it down here and try and get it as forward as you possibly can, and then weight it down and let it do its mega chomp off of the back of the dread. That might also get it high enough that it would avoid taking damage from a lot of the stomp moves and stuff. I feel like there's something there. Definitely feel like there's something there. That would really multiply the damage potential of these things too. I might have to go to single player at some point and try some of that out. Go ahead and level up this health. Especially if you could build like around the Dinosuchus a little, so that maybe it was only taking damage from the front because it was protected. That could be pretty good. Could be pretty good. Dooby dooby doo, dooby doo doo. Are you really? Oh, hey, there you are. Yeah, you crashed. All right, here you go. Put the egg in your inventory. That's pretty funny. Please go in the cryo. Oh no, I'm about to die. Don't die. Don't spear me. All right, see if we can teleport out of here before we're dead. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I can't believe you're crashing so much. That's cray cray. And the opposite of fun. Holy crap. Have we already been streaming for an hour and 50 minutes this evening? It's already 10 o'clock. What in the hell is going on with my day? I didn't think it took that long to get that meat and stuff. I am so confused. Sometimes everything seems like it's going kind of slow, and sometimes I just cannot keep up. Take all the Rexes out. We got these nice Rex saddles here. They're not outrageous or anything, but 62 armor, only 450 metal. I can get behind that. Speaking of metal, let's go ahead and throw out what I've got cooked up here. This is the reason that I've got this hanging here, and that I've got these deadies, as you can just throw out. Right, I've got some charcoal here too, and because it throws out right here on top of this little platform, I hung a couple of pillars down and then across, a couple of deadies on them, so I can just throw everything out, put it right in there. It works pretty good. I'm very, very happy with it. So let's see here. We need to go in and do troughs. 1, 2 more troughs. Then we need another teleporter. And I think there was some other stuff I was supposed to bring over with me. We need a whip. That. And what else can we do with this poly here? We make some guns. Let's make some guns. We make a gun. Looks like we make a gun. Let's go ahead and make a shotgun. Because the poly's not going to stick around. We might as well get some use out of it. Perfect. Alright. Let's get back over here to our bibis. Take a couple things of meat out here. And we're going up. Actually, we have to fly up because my stegos are in the way. Get this theory packed back in here as far as we can. There we go. And then we're going to start. Oop, didn't really work. Anyway, we're going to throw out a couple of these. We're going to start with the male. I did accidentally start with the male. So we're going to start with the male because it's the most important one for us. Them whipped back into the corner here. Pump them full of meat. Holy crap. He ate a lot of meat. They had left and they had gotten a little hungry when I first threw them out, or when I first tamed them, or imprinted them, or whatever, because my timer had gone off, or I had forgotten to turn on my timer, and so I didn't get to do exactly what I wanted to. So up here, we want to have some of these troughs up here too. Can I maybe get a trough back in the corner here? Maybe do a couple of troughs over here. let's do it like this. There we go. And this will feed everything that goes on up above here. I'm going to get a couple of levels for um, some smaller herbivores and stuff. And then I think I'm actually going to do my dimorphodons right back up in here. So I'll get some ceilings to cover up here. Do some real small creatures up here. But we want to get at least another floor here. That should be good. And, oh, we also want teleporter up here. Are these powered here? They are. I don't think that my generators from the other base actually reach all the way up here. But we're going to see real quick. Because if I could put this other teleporter right back up in here, that'd be pretty nice. Hey, it can be powered up here. All right. So let's rename this to Burr. And then actually, I should probably have put the troughs up here too. That was a miscalculation on my part, but that's okay. Hopefully their maturation is running the 4x, because like I said, I accidentally popped these before the weekend event that we've got going on right now. So hopefully they'll still get the 4x maturation, even if I still have to wait the 8 hours. Approximately 15 minutes, we'll be taking it offline. Minor server version update. Oh my goodness, come on. Come on, game. I'm actually going to have to put this Rex back in my cryo, because I don't want it to die while I'm not being able to get online. Goodness gracious. How long do we have on this? Are you still on the trough? You are. So this is 54% of the way done. We just finished its imprint. So this thing's going to be done by tomorrow. So I don't know what's going on here. This update's killing me too, Glass. Life is ruined. They gave us the breeding weekend event, so probably what's going to happen is, because we've gotten this weekend breed event and it's been such a disaster, ARK typically extends their events when things are broken. So hopefully, it does say here that they are putting out a hotfix. This new update that's going down right now, Glass, is a hotfix for some frequent server crashes. So I don't know if that's going to fix your crashing problem. But let's go check out the community crunch. I know we're getting whatever this club ARK garbage is. The next winner of our community creature vote will be featured on Valguro. We not getting a creature on Ragnarok? Or are we getting Valguero before Ragnarok? Oh, they haven't done the one for Valguero yet. Okay. So we're taking entries until the 20th of February at 1 p.m. Pacific. So you can submit your creature ideas. Voting will begin on February 21st at 1 p.m. Pacific and end on February 28th. And the winner will be announced in the February 28th crunch. Okay. So at the end of February, we are going to learn what community creature is going to be added to Valguero, which is cool. Live ops don't care. Oh, no, I do care. So extinction transfers are going to open on February 7th, allowing you to transfer your characters, items, and creatures to and from extinction servers. So we're going to have 3 weeks of this server being available for transfers, which is a little bit crazy. So we only have 1 more week until things are going to get a little hectic on our extinction server. The bonus rates, and then community corner, which I don't really care about. Okay, I do care a little bit. Those were actually some cool pictures and stuff. Okay. Okay, and so apparently we're also getting a vote for a creature for Valguero that's not a community creature, but something they put out? I don't know. I'll have to look more into that. Okay, well, if the server's going down and I'm not going to be able to throw these Rexes and stuff out, and then it's going to be down for another 30 minutes, and then I may or may not be able to get it back on right away. Um, that's going to put us pretty much at 11 o'clock. I don't want to have to do 3 streams in the single day and break it up like that. I'm really sorry that the stream today has been so patchy and we haven't really had an opportunity to stream a whole lot. We only got 5 hours in today, but I will be back again tomorrow. Hopefully they will have fixed some of the issues and stuff. Maybe we'll be able to get a full stream in tomorrow. By tomorrow, our gigas and Karchars will be ready to throw out. I might go ahead and throw a couple of them out tonight, depending on whether or not I feel like I can keep them alive through the night, because I can't, if I pop them out in here, I um, can't put them away in a cryopod because they're too big. So actually I need to find a place to throw them out too. I might take them all the way up to the top and put like an air conditioner up there or something so that they can pop out up there and be a little bit more out of the way of the rest of my creatures. Because, I mean, they're enormous. They would literally take up this entire cavern. So if I put them up top, maybe I can avoid some of that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we have to do about trying to pop some of these Karchars and Gigas out. Because we have, if we can get some of these raised, then next week when we get transfers on our server, then maybe we'll be able to do some big Ellie veins. That means we need to get our mantises done. So we can do some big Ellie veins and um, some OSDs. Because that's going to be important. Yeah, so thanks everybody for coming right back to the stream. Sorry we only got another 2 hours in. That is big time garbage. But we're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to get some cool new breeding stuff done, pop out some more lines, and really just start having a lot of fun. So I hope everybody has a great night. I hope nobody gets arked this evening, and I will see you all tomorrow.